So how do we generally summarize what a corporate culture is all about? And I'd say, well, first of all, a culture is the way we see things and events and respond. So when we see our normal financial numbers and business is soft and our profits are fading, going south, we think, how can I cut costs? And that's kind of what we do. We downsize. We may be dumb sizing, but we're downsizing. We're not really thinking about financial numbers or ultimate symptoms, and what are the underlying causes, and what are the customers that are ascending and the ones that are declining, and what's going on in the net profit. We don't look at that. But when we look through the net profit analytics, then we see things in a very different way, and we see events being much more customer centric, and we respond in very precision supply chain solution ways. When we think about our culture, we see what the need is for having those other elements, authentic leaders, a focused discipline strategy, how we rethink our culture so that we can have the teamwork we need to make the strategies happen. So to a certain degree, in the beginning, there is culture, because without culture, we would not have the leaders and the strategic ideas and the changes we want. It's sort of a primary. It's the air we breathe. It's really around us in a way, and the culture transfers positive energy to everybody. And I think if you look at these first four factors and think about Silicon Valley, and you go out and you look at incubators out there, or even if you go to a place like Babson, which is here in the Boston area, you go to there as an undergraduate, it's all about the School of Entrepreneurial Activity. The first week you're there, you're on some team and you're coming with a business plan, and you're trying to get funding, kind of thing. So in an environment like that, everybody is an entrepreneur. Everybody is got visions. Everybody wants to get ahead and make a lot of money and all that sort of stuff. So people like that are attracted to that place, and it feeds on itself, as opposed to, how many people are attracted, out of first-rate, law schools to go work for the Justice Department, which is the world's largest law firm, and it's in Washington, D.C. But it's really, it's part of the government. That's sort of a general big picture kind of thing. Culture is what would induce employees to show up, be there early, be responsible, want to improve, want to invent. Do we see that happening spontaneously in our company? If not, why not? What do we have to do to our culture so that starts to, induce that kind of behavior? In a high performance in culture, everyone would be able to say, I can see what it's all about, and I can see how directly, indirectly, I can make a difference. There isn't this sense of the futility of individual action, like I'm the only one trying, I'm not going to have any success, so I might as well just, show up, shut up, and just do what I'm told. Now, the culture in a more specific level is made up of many sub-elements, and we're going to look at those sub-elements, and they need to be rethought and retuned and re-advertised and walk the talked. That's a top-down type of thing. But at the same time, we can rely on a certain amount of bottom-up self-organizing energy coming from everybody, because we say, hey, everybody, here's the North Star. That's what we want to move towards it. Here's why, here's how, and here's what's in it for you. But we have to blaze our trail. Will you help us figure it out? They'll help you figure it out. A lot of, you may zigzag around, but boy, you're going to move towards the North Star pretty quickly. And along the way, you're going to discover a lot of things. You're going to document it, which is going to make it easier for the next generation of new employees to fall lockstep behind and really get up to speed very quickly and be moving like a laser beam towards where you want to go. So next, let's look at the most common sub-elements of culture. Thank you.